my channel. So I am so excited. Today starts the declutter series. You guys just saw my makeup collection video and I promised you a declutter, and boy did I deliver this weekend. Oh my gosh, I feel like my life has changed. Like seriously, from decluttering all this makeup. I did not realize how much makeup baggage that I was carrying around. Like emotional baggage, it feels like. And literally I finished decluttering this makeup collection, which you'll see over the next week. I'm going to be uploading a declutter video every single day, and this will be the only intro that you're going to see. Every other video, we're just going to get right into it because there's no use in wasting time. These videos are long because I decluttered half of my makeup collection. But literally after I decluttered this makeup collection, you guys, I felt like really anxious, and I didn't really know why, and I knew it wasn't because I didn't want to give makeup away, because that's not how I felt at all. It was definitely because I like opened up so much space for other emotions, and I actually cried. Now I know this is gonna be like the weirdest thing you've ever heard probably, but I just got really overwhelmed by like how much relief and like happiness and satisfaction I felt from doing this. You guys, this is like 7 years of makeup. I know I said that in my collection video, but I'm not kidding. Like this was makeup. I had never decluttered this collection. I've given things away here and there, and of course I've done giveaways and things like that, but I've never actually gone through 7 years worth of makeup and said like I'm gonna get rid of anything I don't use, and that is what I did. If I didn't love it, I didn't keep it. If I didn't use it, I gave most of that away, but if I didn't use it and really wanted to try it, I kept it. So it's foundations, primers, and then tomorrow will be blush, bronzer, and highlight, and then we move into eye products, and I have, the first one is eye products, so it's like single eyeshadows, primers, like all eye products, and then eyeshadow palettes, pigments and glitters, and lashes are in the next video, and then it's 2 separate lip videos, one for lipsticks and one for lip glosses, and part of the lip glosses is going to probably include NYX products, because I'm trying to compact them in a way that makes sense, so these videos aren't each like 2 hours long, but I don't want to do 10 videos that are 20 minutes. I'd rather just do them all in 1 week, so it is going to be bam, 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 every day. Check back here for a new declutter video. If you guys like this, if you have felt that this is fun and satisfying, and you want to share it with your friends and family, I would love that. And also make sure to click that subscribe button so you never miss another video. And yeah, the declutter videos also get better as we go along. It's not that they start out bad, but I didn't think to zoom in on the products super close, so I hold them up and I show them to you, but it's not super zoomed in, but later in other declutter videos they are. So just hang with me. This was a really big project. This took me probably about 30 hours total. I worked on it all weekend, like went to bed at 1:30 a.m., got up at 5:30 a.m., started again. It took forever, but I've got tons of makeup that I'm giving to my family and my friends, and it's going to have good homes, and I have this curated collection that every time I open a drawer, I could just zoom, 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 grab something, and I would love it, and that makes me feel so good. So I hope that you guys enjoy this series. Get ready. It's going to be a crazy week. I'm so excited for it. I love you. Subscribe, and let's get into today's declutter. Okay, ladies and gents, we are decluttering primers and then foundations, and Abby could not be more excited about this right now. So I have got my empty bin right here. I actually have 2 of them just in case. I'm going to set it here. So the goal is to get rid of like half of these, so maybe like 25, because I would say there's about 50 here right now. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. I don't even like know where to start right now, you guys. This is so overwhelming, and this is just primers. Holy bananas. So this first is my Jane Cosmetics BB cream. Don't use it. Getting rid of it. Then we have the All Made Smart Shade makeup. It's okay, but it's just okay. I probably will never reach for that again. Gonna declutter that. My CoverGirl CG Smoothers BB cream. Love this. This is one of my favorite BB creams, probably my favorite drugstore BB cream. Definitely gonna keep that. So I'm just gonna, everything that I keep, I'm just gonna put down here kind of in front of me, and then I'll show you guys at the end. I love this. It's no secret. This is my CC cream from NYX, the illuminating one. Absolutely love this. Definitely going to be keeping that. The e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer, this actually breaks me out, so I'm going to be getting rid of that. Same with the Maybelline New Master Prime Blur and Illuminate. I thought this was going to be really good, but unfortunately it does break me out, so I'm going to toss that. Actually, maybe we should just go through all the things that break me out, because I know there are quite a few in here. Here's one. The Garnier Light Medium Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector. This breaks me out, so I'm going to be tossing that as well. And unfortunately, so does the Dr. Jart BB cream. This is the e.l.f. BB cream. I'm not a fan of this at all. I think I've used this twice, and that will be all that it gets from me, so I'm going to toss that. The L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur, one of my all-time favorite primers. This is an instant skin smoother, and it's supposed to erase the look of wrinkles, lines, and pores, and I will promise you it does that, and it does it so well. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that. Another product that does that so well is the Mally Perfect Prep Primer, so I'm going to keep this too. Those are both really good primers for oily skin. The Revitalift Miracle Blur is definitely a lesser expensive version of this, and I actually think, I actually think it's better than this, but I still really like this. So I'm going to keep it, especially because I'm almost out of this. So when I am, I'll use this one. And then the Mally Perfect Prep Eye Gel. I love this stuff, so I'm definitely going to be keeping it. I haven't gotten enough use out of it, so that's kind of my goal. And it comes with this little applicator thing, so I will keep both of those over here. This is the Makeup Academy Undresser Skin Flawless Skin Primer. This is super oily and greasy feeling, and because I have oily skin, it just doesn't work for me, so I'm definitely going to pass that along. And then both of these primers are for redness, and I do have a little bit of redness, but I don't use these enough to keep them. I'm going to pass these along because I think my sisters will actually snag these. They'll really like them. I'm going to keep the lighter one. I'm going to get rid of the dark one, but I'm going to keep the color correcting one just so I have one other one because I do really like those CC creams a lot. And the worst would be if I get rid of it and then in a month I want to repurchase it. This is the Almay Smart Shade. Again, it's in light pale. This color is too light for me now, and I'm not a huge fan of this, so I'm going to toss that. Definitely keeping my Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. And then I have another Jane Cosmetics BB Cream, and I'm going to also get rid of that. I talked about in my makeup collection the Stila All Day 10-in-1 HD Beauty Balm. I don't like this. I know a lot of people that do like it, but it just isn't a product that is right for me. So I am going to be getting rid of that. Now my Urban Decay Naked Skin Beauty Balm. I love this stuff, so I'm definitely going to keep it. This is actually relatively new. I haven't used very much of it, and so I'm really excited to get more use out of that with this collection being decluttered. I like my Pop Face Magnet Primer. So I'm gonna keep this. I think that's a good primer. Same actually with both of these next primers. The Pore Filler and the Angel Veil are both really good primers, and I like them a lot, so I'm gonna keep both of those. The Super BB by Physicians Formula I'm going to get rid of. I used this once. The shade is a little bit off for me and it oxidized throughout the day, so it's not something that I'll probably ever reach for again, so I'm gonna get rid of that. The Gemma Kid Lightest Air Liquid Foundation. This one is hard for me. It's a little light, you guys, but for winter it might be really nice, and I love this. It's such a light foundation that looks beautiful on the skin, and you can only get this in the UK, I believe, so I'm going to hang on to that. Same with this Josie Maran Argan Illuminator. I've been wanting to try this forever. I've never tried it, and I want to get some more use out of it, so that is something that I will be keeping. I'm also going to keep my NYX Shine Killer. I love NYX primers, you guys. I just think they're some of the best primers, so I'm going to hang on to that as well. I'm keeping so many NYX primers. I am going to toss both of these Smashbox Photo Finish primer samples. I don't like Smashbox Photo Finish very much. I think there are a lot better primers out there, and I think that my sisters will like these and snag these from me. I am going to keep the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer. I want to test this out and see how it compares to some of my high-end primers. I am going to get rid of my Tarina Tarantino, and this I'm actually going to throw away. I've had this for about 4 years, and I've only used it a handful of times. The e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, I am going to get rid of this. I think my sister Molly will really like it. I'm going to keep the Almay Smart Shade Luminous Primer, if not just to compare it to the Josie Maran one and some of my other high-end primers. I want to see how it compares, and I've only used this about once, probably because it was kind of at the bottom of this drawer, and so I didn't really get a chance to use that. This Cover FX Skin Prep Nourishing Foundation Primer and Anti-Aging Serum, this is empty. I am keeping this because I want to repurchase it, and I always forget the name of it, but this will go out of my collection as soon as I get another one. This Moist and Firm BB Brightening and Wrinkle Care I'm going to get rid of. It's just a little sample size. And then the Benefit Professional, I actually don't love this. I think it's okay, but I'm going to pass this along as well. And here is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Don't like this that much. I think it doesn't really do anything, so I'm going to get rid of this one. The Big Easy Benefits This is like the liquid to powder foundation. I want to keep this. I didn't get enough use out of this. I definitely want to check that out more. This Perricone MD No Foundation foundation, I think my mom would actually really love this. So I am going to pass this along because I think she'll get more use out of it than I will. I am going to pass along both these e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primers. I've used one of them once and wasn't a huge fan. I won't use something separate for my under eye. I'll just use an eye cream if I want something under my eye to prime. So I'm going to get rid of these as I throw them. You guys know I love my NYX Matte Finish long-lasting setting spray, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that setting spray, but I am going to toss my Scandinavian No More Shine Makeup Finish Spray. I've had this for years, and I have used it to the very last drop. It's actually going to go in the trash because it's completely almost empty, and it's just not worth keeping at this point. I'll repurchase it if I want to, so that is going to go in the garbage. The e.l.f. HD Mattifying Balm, I am going to keep along with the Dr. Feelgood because I want to see how they compare. The Dr. Feelgood is Benefit's face balm, and it's supposed to be mattifying, and so I kind of want to test these out. This Healthy Skin Enhancer by Neutrogena, not a big fan of it, so I'm going to be getting rid of that one. The Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights, I really like this. So this is something that's going to stay in my collection. It's a really good illuminating primer, and I don't have a lot of these. Alright, this Pixie Primer, I like this, but it's empty. This is going to go in the trash. It's pretty much empty. I'm going to keep the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer. I'll say it again, but I really love NYX primers. And then my Maybelline Baby Skin I'm going to keep because I really like this one. I'm going to get rid of Origins of Perfect World. I think my mom will really like this. It's skincare from Origins. It's a super good serum, but I'm not going to get any use out of that. So I'm going to toss that. I am also going to toss this Urban Decay De-Slick in a tube. It's a mattifying primer. I just think it makes my skin feel kind of weird, and it kind of flakes off of me a little bit, even though my skin's oily. So I'm going to get rid of that. I just purchased this, the Revlon Photo Ready Prime and Anti-Shine, but I don't like it. I think it's a little bit too greasy, so I'm going to get rid of this. It's just not for me. It's not that it's a bad product. It's just not one that I want to keep. Then this Hourglass Primer, it's the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I love this stuff, and I am definitely keeping it, and I'm also keeping its partner here. This is the number 28 Primer Serum. So one is like a little bit more mattifying, one's a little bit more dewy, but I love those, and they've been at the bottom of my collection, so I haven't gotten a chance to use them. I'm also going to toss my Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. I love this product, but I know that I'm not going to use it in comparison to what I have. So if I want it again, I will repurchase it in the future, but I don't see myself using this in the near future. So I'm going to get rid of that. This is a brand new product I just got. It's the Cover FX Mattifying Primer, and it's anti-aging. Definitely keeping this. I can't wait to try it and see if it works. So that's going in the keep pile. The MAC Strobe Cream. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm keeping this. Healthy Wear Light to Natural Physicians Formula. I don't like this foundation. I've used it one time to test it out. It never even made it on the channel in any kind of video because it just wasn't worth putting on the channel for you guys. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to keep my Josie Maran Argan Tinted Moisturizer because I love this stuff so much. It's so, so, so good. It gives really great coverage. It's probably about medium coverage, which is awesome for a BB cream. And it has SPF 30, which is great. If I put this on, my skin looks dewy but also flawless. And I love wearing this in the summer, so I'm excited to hang on to that and get a little more use out of it. I honestly didn't like this primer, the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer, so I am going to get rid of this. 33! Yes! I made it. I got rid of 33, and I'm keeping 31. You guys, that's 50%. Yes, if we keep this up, this whole declutter series, we're going to be in good shape, crew. We will be in good shape. Okay, I am going to go grab my foundations now, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so here is foundation drawer number 1. Okay, I love my Revlon Color Stay Whipped makeup. I am definitely not getting rid of that. Along with the compact, these are both so good. Like, I love, look, I've hit pan on that. Alright, but I can do without my Revlon Instafix stick. My Makeup Forever one is way better, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm also going to get rid of the Fit Me Shine Free stick here. Here we go. We're going to keep my Makeup Forever HD one. Of course, I love this so much. We're getting rid of this. This came, I ordered it from maybe like the UK or something. It came and it was not anything close to a shade I would ever use, so I'm definitely going to get rid of that. Oh, here's another primer. We're getting rid of that. Makeup Academy. All Make Clear Complexion. It's okay, but it doesn't wow me and I don't love it, so that's gonna go. My Milani Cream to Powder Makeup. I said in my makeup collection video that I love this. The problem is it is a shade, solid shade too light for me, but I could use it as a good concealer. I'm gonna keep this, but I'm gonna get rid of my Benefit Hello Gorgeous. I haven't actually ever been a huge fan of this. I like the Milani one better and the Revlon, so I'm gonna get rid of that. The e.l.f. Mineral Press Foundation. Did not like that. It's too chalky, so I'm going to get rid of that. The number 7 Stay Perfect Foundation. Honestly, if you can see at the top, it's kind of white. It's old. This is just too old, so this is definitely going away. The number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation. This is newer, and I really like this. So I'm definitely going to keep that. My liquid makeup I got from LA Colors from the dollar store. It's actually pretty good, but I broke out so badly after that tutorial that I'm not going to keep any of the makeup that I used in it, any of the face makeup. So I'm going to be getting rid of that, and with that comes the Sassy BB Cream. The MUA Matte Foundation, wrong shade in this. I actually ordered 2 shades in it, and the other one too light, so I already got rid of it, and this one's too dark. So I'm going to get rid of this one. One of my favorite foundations of all time is my Clinique Even Better foundation. I'm definitely going to be keeping that. Same thing with my Lancome Benefit. This is the best tinted moisturizer I have ever used. It's amazing. My e.l.f. powder foundation, I'm going to get rid of. My L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation, so good. I love this stuff. It's such a unique product. It has a sponge on top of it, but I just use my own now. But I love this foundation, and I'm definitely keeping that. This foundation from, it's the Mineral Foundation from City Color. This breaks me out. My Jane Iredale foundation, I love this. I was so in love with it when I bought it. I wanted to keep it forever, but it's so old. This is so old, and it's time to go. So I'm going to toss that. My CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream, I like the Revlon better. And so because of that, I'll always pick the Revlon over this one, so there's really no reason to keep it. I think my sister Molly might really like that, so I might send that her way. The Matte Perfect Foundation by MUA. This actually, I've used this one time. This came like half full, and I didn't even like it. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I thought the CoverGirl Ultra Smooth Foundation laid on top of my skin and didn't really blend in super well. I just didn't like the look of it. It seemed really wet to me, so I'm not a fan of this, but my mom might like it, so I'm going to send that home. This Physicians Formula Foundation, I don't even know the name of it. I honestly don't know, but it's bomb.com. I have used this a handful of times and then honestly forgot I owned it, so I'm excited to move this back up to the top of my collection. The Revlon Photo Ready Airbrushed Effect, wasn't a big fan, didn't blow my mind, don't see the reason to keep it. Stila's All Day, Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer, love this stuff. I love the Stila Concealer. Same thing with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. So these are my Maybelline Fit Me foundations. Gosh, I really love both of them, and they're slightly different shades. I'm actually going to keep both. It's one of my holy grails. This Fashionista Ready to Wear Luminous Foundation, I picked the shade out online. It looked way darker. It came so light, and I've actually never used it because it doesn't match me at all. So I'm going to get rid of that. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, I love this, but the ball at the top is hard because it's so old. I haven't used it in so long. And then I have a couple of the L'Oreal True Match foundations. I'm going to keep just this one. This one is about a full shade too light, but I love it. So I'm going to keep this one, and I'm really going to start using this again. I need to rediscover that. It's so good. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I haven't given this a good enough test run, and I just bought it a few months ago, so I'm going to keep that, but I am going to toss the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder. I'm going to keep my Graftobian palette. I love using this even just for concealer, so I'm definitely going to hang on to that. I have just started to get away from anything skin clearing, so I'm really kind of tossing anything related to that. So this Neutrogena one is going to go, and then also the Rimmel Clean Finish is going to go. This L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation is bomb.com. Definitely keeping this and can't wait to rediscover it. It's going to be so good. You know what, you guys? I'm looking in my stuff I want to keep pile, and this keeps sticking out to me as something I don't want to keep. So because it's speaking to me, my number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation is going in here. My Neutrogena Nourishing Longwear Makeup, I'm going to get rid of. My Revlon BB Cream, love this stuff. Like, Oh, so good. Definitely going to keep that. Rimmel Lasting Finish. I have not even tried this yet, so it's going to stay in my collection because I have not used it. And then these two CoverGirl foundations, just because they've exploded and they're disgusting, I'm actually going to toss these. I'm trying not to throw any makeup away, but anything that doesn't make sense to pass along to people, I'm definitely just going to toss. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. The L'Oreal Paris, this is the Visible or the Magic Smooth Souffle. I bought this to compare to the CoverGirl one originally and didn't really like either of them. I liked my Revlon better than both. So I am going to be getting rid of that. And then I'm going to toss both of these. The Coverall by Wet n Wild breaks me out. And then the City Color foundation stick I just don't like. Rimmel Lasting Finish I'm keeping. I'm getting rid of this flower one. It is so thick and cakey. I hated the way this applied. My Dream Matte Mousse I'm going to get rid of. This is more than 2 years old. And do you see how dried out it is? This e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer, I'm going to toss. I don't ever use it. Okay, this is my Mirabella Skin Tint Cream. This is at least a year old, and I have literally never used it. And it's got this weird ring on the inside, so I'm just going to toss that in the trash. NYX Invincible Foundation. Oh my gosh, this is like holy grail stuff. This is so freaking good. I'm definitely keeping that. Along with my Revlon Nearly Naked. I love this Drugstore foundation. So good. I'm definitely going to keep it. Then Maybelline Dream Wonder. I did like this. It was supposed to be like comparable to the L'Oreal. I'm glad I opened that. That stinks. I have had this not that long. Okay guys, this one is going to sting a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous for this because these are my high-end foundations and I love them dearly and I'm really attached to them. I also obviously spent more money on these than I did on any of my other drugstore foundations that we just kind of went through. We're going in. Okay, I'm going to start with some of the drugstore ones I see in here. This CoverGirl Olay Facelift Effect I'm getting rid of. I have only used this once ever and I think somebody else might get more use out of it. The Stila Illuminating Liquid Foundation, way too light for me, so that's kind of easy, so I'm definitely going to toss that one. The Rimmel Stay Matte, it's okay, I like it, but I don't think I like it enough to keep it over another foundation. I don't love it, so I'm going to get rid of that. This Stila One Step Makeup I've never actually really liked, but I kept it for so long. So I'm going to go ahead and toss that. Okay, this NYC Smooth Skin Mousse Foundation, I have used this once and it broke me out. So, alright, two that I know I have to keep are my Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream and my IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I love these so much. I also just got my Silk Cream Oil Free Foundation from Laura Mercier and I'm definitely keeping that. My Clinique Stay Matte, I like it, but I haven't used it in a long time, maybe like a year. So I am going to toss that. By the way, this is good for 24 months, just FYI. Okay, I have two of these gorgeous cosmetics products. I think I should keep one. I'm going to keep the 1N. It's a really good foundation. The Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. You see how light that is? I brought makeup remover wipes this time because I figured I was going to have to swatch a lot of these. This is just a little too light for me and I'm just not a huge fan, so I'm going to get rid of that. My Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani is one of my all-time favorite foundations, so I am definitely keeping that. That is like holy grail status. 140, 123, and N128. I'm going to get rid of this shade. I'll never use it. Oh, my Maybelline Superstay. I'm for sure keeping this. This is like a drugstore holy grail for me. Maybelline has like my favorite drugstore foundations. They're so good. This is way too dark, this Revlon Nearly Naked, so I'm going to get rid of that. This Lorac Touch Up To Go concealer pen is awful. It like came with no product in it. It was so weird. I can't get product to come out of it still. I don't know why I've kept it so long, so I'm going to toss that. This is a Rain Cosmetics cream foundation, and it's actually pretty good, so I really want to keep this. I really wanted to like the Smashbox High Definition because I love the Studio Skin, but I didn't. So I'm going to send this to my sisters and see if they like it. Smashbox Studio Skin, another one of my like holy grail foundations. Love this stuff so much. Definitely keeping that. Okay, Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo. This is a no-brainer. I'm definitely keeping it. It's my fullest coverage foundation, I think, along with the Lorac Perfection. They're very similar, but I really love both, and I'm not willing to let go of either of them. The Conceal and Reveal, this is Rain Cosmetics. It's called Conceal and Reveal, and it's a flawless foundation, and it's pretty full coverage. I just wanted to see the shade because I felt like something was off. Yeah, see how light that is? I cannot wear that. I'm going to pass that along and see if somebody else can get more use out of that. My Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation used to be like one of my all-time favorite foundations. And I kind of want to keep it because it's like the most liquidy foundation I ever owned. So this is the Laura Mercier Golden Beige Oil-Free Foundation. And I really wanted to like this. It's just too pinky for me and it kind of oxidizes on my skin. So I'm going to pass that along as well. My Clinique Super Balanced Makeup. Again, one of my holy grail foundations. My Guerlain Lingerie de Peau. Love this foundation. Love it, love it. Definitely keeping it. My Givenchy Eclat Matisme. I'm definitely keeping this along with my YSL Touche Eclat and my Dior Air Flash. Two of my like favorite foundations. Like, they're just so good. I'm definitely keeping both of those. And then my Photo Perfection by Givenchy. That's staying too. This is where it gets really hard, you guys. My Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundations. I have two because Rose Ivory and Sand Beige I have to mix to get the right shade. And these are like holy grail foundations for me. Oh, these are so beautiful. I'm keeping both. They're both still good. M Cosmetics, I have not given this enough of a chance, so I am definitely going to keep that foundation. Now here is where we get into the hard foundations for me. And I've saved these until the end for a reason. God, I want to try this again. I'm going to try this one more time. I've only ever worn this once and it broke me out. But everybody and their mother loves this foundation and I want to love it and I want to give it another go. So I'm going to keep it. My Lancome Teint Idole Ultra. This is such a good foundation. Just too light. I'm going to send this away. All these foundations have a lot of memories for me because I accumulated all of these when I was working for Dior. Surprisingly enough, I have more Chanel than Dior. You guys, I don't know. I know that you're going to think I'm silly because of the memories, but I'm going to keep this foundation because I've only ever really worn it one time. And then this Dior Skin Nude is too light for me. So I'm going to get rid of that. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm keeping this, you guys. Vitalumiere Aqua is by far a no-brainer for me. It is my favorite Chanel foundation, hands down, and I'm definitely keeping that. So that's going in the keep pile. Vitalumiere is too light for me. So I think my mom might like this, and I'm going to pass this to her. Now, we have Matte, Pro, and Perfection. This is a better shade for me than the matte. So I'm going to get rid of the Matte Lumiere, and I'm going to keep the Pro. And then I'm going to try Perfection. Here's the obvious problem, right? There is no cap to this, and that is a big problem. So I'm just going to try the Perfection Lumiere. This is the most recent Chanel foundation I bought, which was still like quite a while ago, but I just love it. I can't get rid of this one. The shade is nice. The finish of this foundation is so good. Our pile here is definitely bigger than the ones we kept. I'm looking at them. We kept probably 15, so like 30 foundations total, which I feel like is a really good spot. So I am going to put these away. Okay, my loves, here are the ones that we kept. I'm so proud of us. Thanks for watching this declutter video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, loves.